So you have SD, spasmodic dysphonia. So do I. You may say, well, you don't sound like you have spasmodic dysphonia. Oh, I have it. Only now it doesn't control me. I control it. My name is Tim Kidwell. I'm a minister for the Branson Church of Christ in Branson, Missouri. And I have been dealing with spasmodic dysphonia since around the year 2000. And I'm not going to retell my story here on this video. You can go back and watch videos that I've posted here on my YouTube channel that tell the story, talk about my journey, talk about tips and exercises that I have learned in my journey to recovery. And so please feel free to check them out. Now, it may be about this time that there are some that are saying, well, you know what? I just don't believe you. I don't think you ever had SD. I mean, all the experts say that you can't be cured. All the medical professionals. Are you a medical profession? No, I'm not in the medical profession. I just have SD, and I have recovered from it. And I'd like to share that information with you. But about this time, if you've decided that, no, this guy's a nut, this guy is telling us something that just is impossible, it's not true, well, you go ahead and you give me a thumbs down on the YouTube post here, and then you go back to your life of whining and complaining and feeling sorry for yourself. Go back to your SD group where everybody shares the same sentiment that we can't get better. We live in a world of doom and gloom, and I guess misery does love company. So draw your drapes, lock your doors, and just shut yourself off from the world because you feel nothing but despair. I understand that feeling. I'd like for it not to be that way for you. But if you're still refusing to swallow the no hope pill that experts are prescribing, then the details of my journey may be just what you need to put you on the road to recovery. Now, again, I'm not a doctor, but I am someone who has conquered this voice demon. You can listen to my story, as I said, on my other YouTube videos, or you can go to my Facebook page that I've created. It's called Spasmodic Dysphonia Treatments and Cures. I created it for the purpose of giving people a chance to talk about their journey, to talk about what has helped them, to talk about what has not helped them. But it's a place to communicate where people who truly understand what you're going through can relate, and you can encourage one another. Naysayers will be removed from the group without warning. You have to have permission to be in the group, and I will remove you just as fast as I can push the button if you become negative. Negativism is contagious, but so is optimism. I want cheerleaders, not critics, in my group. And as I stated in my last video, Dr. Cooper is the doctor that gave me the knowledge that I needed, and I had to figure out the application. My desire is to share that knowledge and that application with others. Today I have one tip that I can share with you. I've shared about everything that I can think of, but every once in a while I think of something else, and this is something that I realized I had never talked about. And that is that a happy voice is a strong voice. Let me see if I can illustrate. You see, right now I'm talking to you in my serious voice. But if I talk to you in my happy voice, you notice immediately how much stronger the voice is. Now, the tone has come up. And my facial expression is different because, you see, it's just hard to talk like I'm happy without looking happy. I mean, you can sit there and go, okay, I'm happy. This is my happy voice. No. Tell your face. If you're happy, tell your face. And talk in a happy tone. Decide that you're going to be a happy person. There may be some people, this is going to be really a struggle because you may consider yourself not a happy person. Well, a happy voice is a strong voice. And so I would encourage you to practice being happy. Practice talking in a happy tone. Don't allow yourself to go into depression. Now, does this mean that you're going to immediately recover? Of course not. You didn't get to where you are overnight. You're not going to get out of it overnight. It took me more than 2 years once I learned the tools. It took me that long because I knew I had the knowledge. I just didn't have the application, which I've tried to share with you in my other videos. So you're going to have times of frustration. You're going to have times when you're disappointed. But don't give yourself permission to be depressed. In my experience, only those who've remained optimistic have recovered. Those with a happy voice recover. It takes determination. It may take weeks, it may take months, or like I've told you where I was concerned, it took me more than 2 years. Now you can say, I don't have 2 years. Well, yes, actually you do. Because you see, if you don't do what you need to do for your voice to get stronger, it'll stay the way it is for the rest of your life. So you have 2 years. And if you take whatever time it takes to strengthen your voice, to bring it back, then that'll be behind you. And just remember, you're going to have bad days. Don't expect quick results, but expect results. On the bad days, don't give yourself permission to despair. Yes, you're going to be frustrated, you're going to be discouraged, but you're not going to be defeated. You can win. Don't give up. I believe in you. You can overcome this voice demon. Now, please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions or concerns, or if you just need somebody to throw a pep rally for you. I'll be glad to encourage you. You can write to me at the internet, the email address that I have posted in the description, which is btkidwell@yahoo.com.